Really important at the start of the first tutorial in the semester to set out some of your expectations to the students, and I always try and do this in the first class, because if you leave it any later, the students some students might feel as though you're singling them out and speaking to them rather than the class generally. And some of the things that I tell the students in this first class is that the purpose of the tutorial or seminars is to give them an opportunity to apply the practical skills and principles that they've been developing in the lectures and in their readings, and really focus on that fact. And that leads nicely into the expectation for preparation. And I don't expect the students in my tutorials or seminars to have written a full answer to every tutorial every week. In fact, I tell the students in that first class, I would rather that they don't prepare any full answers for the whole semester if it means that they consistently prepare by at least reading the question and developing a bit of a plan and coming to class with something to contribute. So for me, it's really about consistency, and that applies particularly where there's a participation mark. I don't want students to feel as though they have to dominate every class to get full participation, and I actually emphasise to them that they will lose participation marks if they're dominating the class too much, because it is about giving everybody an opportunity to participate, and that is really important. However, I always caveat that with the point that if there is a long silence and no one is going to provide an answer, don't feel as though you can't because you've already said a few things. I don't want it to work like that. So a couple of other things I tell the students right at the start of semester is that I'm always going to be available after the class, and because I'm a sessional academic, as you will probably be if you're watching this video, you might not have a regular consultation time on campus, but that one-to-one contact in person is so important to the students. And I do always try and allow 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the schedule for the day, just to stay around and have a chat to them if they are having any issues.